question a lot of you, I'm sure, are wondering, and I've never gotten into it. Do I have any regrets from 14 years of trucking? Short answer is no, the long answer is yes. For my particular life, not really. But one of the biggest regrets I have is I don't regret getting into trucking. That's definitely a no. But one of the biggest regrets I have is I completely dedicated all of my 20s to trucking. Saving money, doing nothing but saving money and making money. And that was a big regret. I did not take a week off in almost 10 years of trucking. I might have taken 1 week off. That might be an exaggeration. But not really. I worked, and when I went home, I just did my reset, and I went right back out. And so, looking back, yeah, there's things in life that mean more than money. But when you kickstart making money really early on, it'll compound. But you're also making a real huge sacrifice when you're sacrificing your 20s or your teens or whatever. The earlier you are missing out of a big part of life, and I did not realize it. I'm 35 now. I didn't realize it till just recently. Because I'm looking at a lot of my friends are older, and a lot of their kids really had a good time in their 20s. And yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, I did some things. It's not like I did nothing but trucking. But I really wish I hadn't dedicated so much time to trucking. And I wish I would have worked on being more of a well-rounded person like I'm working on doing in my 30s. But it's hard in your 30s. It's hard to make new friends in your 30s. It's hard to change in your 30s. It's hard to work on the body that you want in your 30s. And get new hobbies and stuff like that. It's very difficult. So yeah, I do regret trucking so much, but I don't regret trucking as a whole. Now, one big thing is, a lot of you guys are wondering is, well, what about, do you regret not having a family? And every single day up until I turned 34, I would say absolutely I do not regret not having a family. I do not regret trucking and potentially permanently forestalling having a family in exchange for trucking. But I realized at a young age I really don't have any prospects of having a family for personal reasons. Not what you think. And so, yeah, I'm glad I'm trucking instead of having a family. I would have liked to have a family looking back. But if I saw that in my future, looking back, I would have definitely gotten into being an electrician or a heavy equipment operator or something along those lines instead of trucking. I wouldn't have even gotten into local trucking if I was wanting to start a family, because what happens is when you work local, over the road, you have a family, it's either not enough home time or not enough money. So it's either not enough money, and then you go over the road, your wife or kids complain you're not here. You go local, it's not enough money, your wife or kids complain, not enough money, and it's a cycle. So I wouldn't even mess with local driving if I was going to have a family. But, you know, life turns out the way it turns out, don't have a family, don't plan on it, I'm glad I'm trucking, but I'm definitely going to be taking a lot of time off trucking here in my 30s and starting to actually enjoy life.